All right, so it's about that time. So I'll just get our party started. Thank you for being here. My name is Tim Murray, and I am going to be covering a lot of the Saturdays during the next month or two. So thank you for joining. Thank you for your time and your energy. We are going to do a nice restorative mind-body workout. It'll be a mixture of strength and balance and flexibility, but also very importantly, again, the emphasis is on mind-body connectedness. So we're going to be listening to our bodies and using that information to inform how we approach the workout. So nothing should hurt. If it does hurt, we're going to figure out what we can do. Maybe it's something structural, like I can roll up my mat some more. Maybe it's an alignment thing. Maybe it's something where I want to scale back a little bit, maybe take a break. It's always an option to take a break. That is absolutely always available to you. You just need a reset. And as we're going through, you're going to be the one who can tell whether it would make sense for you to keep doing reps to scale up, or whether it would make more sense to actually scale back, or again, take a break. So you're going to listen to your body, and the more we do that, the better we get at hearing that feedback and then integrating it into our behavior. So with that as our intention, let's kick this party off. Thank you so much again for your time and your energy. I'll start with a couple big cleansing breaths. And again, hand to the opposite knee and rotate. Let's take it over to the other side. Coming on back into the middle. Let's switch which leg is in front. And again, take a couple deep breaths. And again. Both butt cheeks down. Reach it up and over. And we'll take it to the other side. Come on back into the middle and fold it forward. We're going to reach as far forward as we can. Take another deep breath down here. Let's roll it on back up to sitting. We're going to keep limbering. I'm going to bring my chin to the sky and then down towards my chest. Take all the time you need, gently waking up, stretching out the neck. I'm going to do one more. And the next angle we're going to do is take it to rotation. Again, take all the time you need, nice and slow, just getting into our bodies gently. I'm going to do one more. And then we'll take it to a roll. Rolling up the neck. Listen to your body about the speed and about the angles. Take another breath here. Bring the arms out to the sides. Palms up, palms down. A little rotation here in the shoulders and through the arms. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to take my shoulders side to side, moving that rib cage, keeping the butt glued to the floor. And now if you want to do both at the same time, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to round my back in flexion, take it forward, go back into extension, round the spine, the shoulder blades back, round the spine, press the chest forward, a couple more. Now I'm going to add to it. I'm going to go forward, side, round, side, forward. And then I'm going to go back the way I started. So these isolations are happening up here in the thoracic. And again, keeping my butt glued to the ground. One more time, all the way through. And back the way I came. And from here, I'm going to roll it up to standing. Let's start warming it up a little bit lower. Circle up my hips. At this angle, I look like I'm 70 feet tall. I like it. I'm going to stick with it. Couple more here, rolling it out through the hips. And back the way we came. And bring the feet together. Circle the knees around. Real gentle. I'm going to not put the weight on the actual bone itself. And then I'll switch directions. We never want to put the weight on the bone. We want to put that on the meat, not the bone. One more right here. Straightening out. A little bit of weight on that foot. Circle the ankle. And then when you're ready, switch directions. And again, other side, same thing. Switch directions. Get that foot fitness in there. I'm gonna reach it up to the sky. Fold in half. Drop the tailbone. Fold in half. Drop your butt. Roll. Going all the way through the sagittal plane. 3, 2, one more time. Let's do a little bit more foot fitness. Heels in, toes out. So I'm going to draw those heels together and lift and lower. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to keep squeezing those heels in towards each other. Getting too tall. So I'm going to think about my foot as a sequence of muscles. So rather than just being like I'm pointed or flat, it's really good to do this kind of very specific foot fitness if you tend to wear shoes most of the time when you work out. It makes sense to wear shoes most of the time to protect your foot, but also encase it so we don't work out the foot in the same way that we do other parts. 3, 2, now we're going to speed it up. Lift, 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 lift. Squeezing in. 3, 2, 1. Lift it on up and hold it. Come up as high as you can. One more deep breath up here. And release. Separate my feet. Come on up and over to keep limbering and stretching. So I'm coming over to the top, getting those lats, no obliques. From here, rotate, twist out the spine down. Back legs to go nice and straight. Press that heel down. Now the hands are going to come down, and I'm going to straighten out those legs. Take another big breath here. Roll it through the center. Come on back up. Other side. Up and over. Nice and gentle over the top. From here, I'm going to rotate. Again, press that back heel down, back leg straight. Twist out the side. So this shoulder's way from this other one. And then I'm going to bring the hands up, straighten out those legs. After a moment, roll it back to the center, roll it back up, and we're going to do it again. Up and over. Rotate, twist, press that back to the back. Roll, straighten out the legs. Come on back into the middle, roll it back, other side. Up and over. Twist. Bring them down, straighten out those legs. Come on back through the center, roll it back up. One more time, all the way through. Up and over. Twist. Reach it down. Roll through the center, come on back up, other side. Come on back through the center. Roll it all the way back. Whew. All right, so while we're up here, we're going to do a little bit more standing work, a little bit of balance work. I'm keep my upper body nice and tall. Straighten the top of the head up to the sky. Bring the arms out to the sides, and pull it. The leg I'm standing on, I want just a little bit of a bend in that knee. Not like a huge one, just a little soft press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's add to it. Let's just toe forward, passe, and down. point, up and down. 4, 3, 2, one more time. I'm going to go the other way. So I got my heels in here, up, out, down, up, out, down. So the leg I'm standing on, again, I've got just a little bit of softness in that knee. 4, 3, 2, one more time. And relax. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Big breath. And again. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So again, I'm going to bring my heels in, my toes up, nice and soft, toes, and in. So I'm on the second leg. And again, I'm imagining I have a string from the top of my head up to the sky. Holding me nice and stable. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's add to it. Toe, passe, and down. Toe, passe, and down. So I'm using my hip flexors to bring that leg up. The leg that I'm standing on, I'm going to use that strong butt muscle to keep me nice and stable. Couple more. One more time. And we're going to go the other way. Up, out, and down. Couple more. One more time. And relax. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Big breath. And again. I'm going to do a little bit more standing work, one leg at a time. So again, softening those knees, making sure that I'm not going to lock them all the way straight. We bring the arms up to the sky and lift one knee up. So get that knee drive. Under here, I'm going to come down. Reach to the ground, and that other leg is going to go back behind me. And then coming on back up, bring that knee to the sky again. Taking it on down. And then I'm going to maintain my balance to bring it all the way back up to that knee drive. You don't have to actually touch the floor, but we're just going to go down, reaching down with our arms and back with that leg. So you don't have to actually touch the floor. I'm going to do a couple more like this. And then you're going to have a choice. You can stay with what we're doing. Do you want to stay here, or do you want to add to it? Do you want to add to it? I'm going to bring my right hand down to the left of my foot, and my left hand down to the right of the foot. Again, the leg I'm standing on, I'm not going to lock it straight. I have a little bit of a bend in that knee. So my weight's going to go back, my butt's going to go back. And that is so I'm working my butt muscles. I'm not going to hurt my knee. I'm going to do 2 more to each side. Coming on back up and relax. And remember which leg I just did. Big breath again. And again. Same thing on the other side. So now the softness in the knees. Bringing my arms up to the sky. I'm going to bring up that knee, and I'm going to hinge to reach down towards the ground, and that leg's going to go straight back behind me. Knee drive up to the sky, and then hinging down. Take all the time you need. Whenever I'm doing some balance stuff, one of the things that I find helpful is to think about what's going on with the foot that's on the ground. And rather than trying to grasp at the ground with my toes, which is not going to be very effective, instead I'm going to think about the roots of a tree and expanding the roots outwards to have more stability. I'm going to do 2 more like this. So again, the foot that's on the ground. And spread out those toes, make a nice big face. Now you're going to have an option. Do you want to stay with this? Or do you want to add that rotation? A little wobbly today. I'm also on day 12. So that's making this a little exciting too. Is underrated. Couple more to each side. Nice strong hamstring here. Knee drive up. I'm going to do 1 more to each side. Last time. Coming on back up. And relax. Shakey, shakey, shakey. Big breath. And again. From here, I'm going to come down to the end of my mat. I have plenty of mat behind me. A little bit. So I'm standing here. I'm going to do a standing roll up. Reaching up the head, hands down, shoulders to down. Unzipping and zipper down my back. Legs are nice and straight. I'm going to drop the tailbone all back. Coming on back down again. This time, I'm going to play with those hands. Walk it back. Or you can walk it back too. Now you have a choice. I'm going to standard plank for a nice flat back. Or you can take it to a modified plank here if you want to chill it out for a moment. Modified plank is a straight line from the head to the head, through the hips to the knees. And I'm making sure that my abs are doing this work. I'm not back here. I'm not doing a stretch. With abs. I also have the option to do this again from the full plank. A full plank, I've got my wrists underneath the shoulders and a nice flat back. Shoulders and hips are at the same height. So again, I'm going to round this out. Nice and flat. Big breath here. Bend the elbows. Chin and chest go up. Back to your downward dog. Deep breath here. Shift it forward to that plank again. So I'm going to broaden between my shoulders. Make it nice and flat. And take all that roundness out. Big breath here. Again, chaturanga. And downward dog. Let's add to it. I'm going to take my right foot, step it forward. Left foot is going to turn out. So parallel to the back of the mat. This foot points forward, knee points forward, sweep it up warrior. Deep lunge into that front. Take another breath here. Rotate open, warrior 2. Knees over the ankle, shoulders over the hips. If you can lunge any deeper, go for it. Take another breath. Straighten that leg out. Back hand's going to come down. Top arm is coming up. Palm facing back. Head into a radiant warrior here. Take another big breath. Cartwheel the hands down. Take that right foot, kick it up to the sky. Down dog split. Lower that heel back down. We're in our down dog again. Deep breath. Shift it forward. Plank. Again, if you need to take a rest, you can take this down to your modified plank. That's always available. Deep breath in. Chaturanga. Down dog. Do that again. Shift it forward to your plank. Nice flat back. Feet are shoulder width apart. Chaturanga. Downward dog. Now I'm going to take my left foot forward, ankle directly underneath the knee, knees and toes head forward. I'm going to take my right foot and spin it out, so parallel to the back of the mat. Warrior 1. Deep lunge into that front leg. If you can go any deeper into the lunge, go for it. And then we'll open up warrior 2. Nice deep lunge here. And then straighten that back hand comes down, toe flips up, All facing back behind you. Big breath. Roll the hands down. I'm going to take this left foot, kick it up to the sky. Bring that heel up as high as it can go. Down dog squat, deep breath. Lower that foot back down. From here, I'm going to hop it forward. Drop the tailbone. Roll to stand. So we went through the whole sequence. We did it on both sides. 2 other standing lifts. And then we're going to do that again. And I'm going to give you options to add to it. Rolling it back down. And then from here, walk or hop it back. Again, you always have the choice to do this from standard or modified. Take a big breath. Bend the elbows, lower down. Chin and chest comes up. Push it on back. Press into those heels. Shift it towards that plank. I want to make sure I'm using my whole hand in the plank, so my fingertips are taking my weight as much as the pads of my palms are. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Downward dog. Time for that right foot to step forward. Left foot turns out. Sweep it up, warrior one. Deep lunge into that front leg. Open up, warrior two. Deep lunge here. I'm going to straighten those legs up. Bring this back hand down. I can take it down the leg or around behind my back. Top arm comes up, palm facing back behind me. From this radiant warrior, I'm going back the way I came. Come through warrior two again. Now I'm going to take it back to my warrior one. So I've got a nice deep lunge into the front leg. My mat's kind of sliding. So I've got my knee directly over my ankle here. Reach it forward, add to that lunge. Take another breath. Now I'm going to shift my weight to this front leg. Take it to warrior three. Lifting that back leg up as high as I can. Belly button towards the ground. Take another breath into warrior three. And then I'm going to bring that foot back. Warrior one more time. Lower the hands. Take the right leg, kick it up to the sky. Lower that foot back. We're in our down dog. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Shift to forward plank. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Back to downward dog. Same thing. Nice flat back. Still, this is ab work. More than anything else, it's your abs. Squeeze my butt here. Arms. Stretch. And this is our rest. I'm going to take my left foot forward. Right foot spins out. Nice deep lunge, warrior one. Open up words. Straight up, radiant water. Slow, deep breaths. Then come back to warrior two. Warrior one. Deep lunge into that front leg. Add the knee. Here I'm going to make sure that ankle is directly underneath the knee. Float it up. Warrior three. Take another big breath here. Come on back down to warrior one. Lower the hands. Take that foot, kick it up to the sky. Lower that foot back down. Walk or hop it forward. Drop the tailbone, roll to stand. Let's do another standing roller. All right, I'm going to go through that one more time, and I'm going to give you a few more options to add. At any point, though, you can stay where you are. You could go back to something you've already done. Roll it back down. I'm going to hop it back. Nice flat back. Again, thinking wide across the shoulders. If it rained on us while we're in this position, it would actually pull between the shoulders. It wouldn't roll down. Chaturanga. Down dog. Again, shift it forward. Deep breath here in our plank. Chaturanga. Downward dog. Taking it forward, right foot. Left foot staying out. Warrior one. Deep lunge here. I'm going to add right now. Put my hands together to a prayer. My right leg's in front. I'm going to rotate to the right. Stack the elbows. Now, depending on how you're doing, you may want to stay here like this. If you want to add more to it, which is that top arm, wrap her in the back. And my other hand's going to come underneath and hands in front of each other. Deep breath. I'm going to release those arms. Come on, back up. Warrior one. Yeah, buddy. Rotate open. Warrior two. Deep lunge. Straightening it out. Radiant warrior. Roll it back through. Warrior two. Rotate warrior one. Deep into that front leg. My mat's so sliding. Lunging with a reach. And then I'm going to float on up to warrior three. Woo, baby. I'm going to hold strong on my warrior three and add a toe tap. Squeeze to lift that leg up nice and high. And then tap down. 4, 3, 2, one more time. Lift it on up. Back to warrior one. Deep lunge. Put my hands down. Take that right foot, kick it up to the sky. Get that heel as high as you can go. Then I'm going to add to this. Draw a little circle up in the sky. Switch directions on your circle. I got that right leg lifted. I'm going to bend that knee. Open up the hips and legs. Pressing down into my left heel. Opening up to the right. I'm going to look over my left shoulder to see my foot. Keep lifting, keep rotating. Flip dog. Both heels are down. Lift up and reach back. One more breath. Flip it back over. I'm in my plank. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. It's flat back. Chaturanga. Down dog. Pressing into the heels. Shift it forward to the right. Nice flat back. Abs engaged. Squeeze your butt. Chaturanga. Take the left foot forward. Spin that right foot out. Warrior one. This is our last time through this sequence. We're going to move on with our live evidence. I'm going to bring my hands together to prayer. I've got my left leg in front. I'm going to rotate to the left. Stack those elbows. Now, depending on how you're doing, you may want to just stay right here. If you want to add to it, I'm going to take that top arm, wrap it around, take that lower arm, bring it underneath. I'm going to take that spin out of my back leg in order, there they are, in order to be able to do this. So my back leg is now just straight, toes pointed forward. Take another big breath in your twist. Come back to warrior one. Yeah, buddy. Open up warrior two. When you straighten out my leg, this hand's gonna come back. Drop on pizza. Come on, through. Warrior two, left. Sweep it up. Warrior one here. Again, take it to that knee and reach. And then I'm gonna square up this front foot. Make sure that I take it up warrior three. Belly button faces down, and then I'm gonna add that top. Four, three, two, one more time. Take it back up. Come on, back down to that lower leg. Deep lunge. Forward the hands. Take that left foot, take it up to the sky. Get it nice and high. Pressing the right heel down, draw a circle on the ceiling with that left leg. And then we'll switch directions on the circle. 3, 2, 1. Get that heel up nice and high. So I've got my left leg lifted. I'm going to bend that left knee, open it up to the left. I'm going to look over my right shoulder to see my left foot. I'm going to keep lifting, keep opening, lifting, keep opening, lifting, flip it on over, both heels down, reach back behind you as far as you can go. Take another deep breath, flip it back over, and then left plank, chaturanga, downward dog, walker hopper forward, roll. Whew. All right, friends, how you feeling? We're gonna keep moving. I'm gonna do a little stretch while I'm down here on the ground. I'm gonna take my right leg up and over. Hug that knee in. I'm gonna give you some options to add to it. So this is my right knee. If you want to, you can take your left leg, fold it back. And we're just gonna take nice slow breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. If you want to add another thing to it, you take my left arm up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, rotate to the right. Now, if you want to add one more thing to it, you can take that left arm, and not everybody's going to be able to do this. This is only if you're feeling extra bendy today. Take that left arm underneath the knee. Hands find each other. Don't worry if that doesn't happen. It's not a big deal. It's just if you're feeling extra bendy today. Pull yourself into a tiny little pretzel. Take another breath here. And let it go. Straighten out the legs. So I'm going to remember that was my right leg. Reach up to the sky. Fold forward. Stack the vertebrae as you bring the arms up and around. Fold it forward. Stack, 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 stack the vertebrae. I'm going to keep my legs straight and my feet flexed. Three more. One more time. And relax. I'm going to take my left leg up and over. I'm going to hug that knee into my chest. Now here's your next option. If you want to add to it, if you feel like it, you can fold that right leg back as well. Hugging my left knee in. So I'm going to feel that stretch right here. I'm going to bring my right arm up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate to the left. So twisting out my spine here. Looking to my left. Now, hang out here. This is great. If you're like, I'm so extra bendy today, I'm feeling so flexible, then maybe you want to add this. Right arm underneath the knee. Hands find each other. Again, don't stress it. If you're not twisted into a tiny pretzel right now, just NBD. Take another deep breath in this twist. And release. Again, I'm going to straighten out my legs. And this time, fold forward. Stack, 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 stack the vertebrae. Swing the arms around. Stack, 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 stack the vertebrae. Swing the arms around. 3 more. Stack, 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 stack. Stack, 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 stack. 1 more time. And folding it forward. I'm gonna roll it on back up to sitting. And then from here, we're gonna do just a tiny bit more work before we head into Shavasana. So I'm gonna come on down to a seated position. I'm gonna have a few different options. If I want to scale back, I can just plant my hands. I'll keep my shoulders away from my ears and my arms straight. If I want to make it a little bit harder, I won't use my hands. That's your first option. We're gonna bring the legs up to tabletop. So I'm gonna start in this position and we'll see where it goes from here. Again, I'm gonna keep my shoulders back and my arms straight. Toe tap, bring it back up to table. So I'm just gonna keep my shins parallel to the mat. Just a little like check in the water. How's that water doing? Using my core strength to stay nice and stable. And again, I'm not gonna put my weight into my hands. It's just there to help me balance. If I have any lower back pain, I'm gonna keep my hands down though. Now, if you wanna add to it, try taking the hands away. See what happens. Are you still able to hold it? If so, great. If it hurts your lower back, you can put those hands right back. 1 leg stays at table, 1 toe taps. I'm going to do a couple more to each side, and then I'll give you another option to add to it. You don't have to take any of the options. If you want to add to it, you're going to straighten those legs out. Continue your 1 leg toe tap. I'm going to use my hip flexors to keep that leg nice and stable. 4, 3, 2, 1 more to each side. And relax. From here, I'm going to come on down to the end of my mat. And I'm going to articulate my spine down to roll it on out. We're going to head into some Shavasana. So I'm going to lay down, turn my palms up to the sky to receive from the universe. Now I'm going to close my eyes and I invite you to do the same. Breathing in through the nose for count of 4. Hold it for 4. And out for 5 through the mouth. I'm going to visualize blankness, like maybe an empty canvas. Maybe it's an empty field that's just covered in snow, or a movie theater screen that's just projecting light onto it, whatever. Picture emptiness, blankness. And thoughts will definitely enter into your awareness, and you're just going to notice them and send them back out. But picture blankness. Breathing in through the nose for 4. Hold for 4. Out through the mouth for 5. So I'm going to visualize an emptiness and focus on my breath. And again, thoughts are going to enter into your awareness, you can hear noises, etc. Notice it, acknowledge it, and then send it right back out. And return to your empty screen and your breath. And enjoy.
And one more time, breathe in through the nose for count of 4. Hold for 4. Out through the mouth for 5. And then when you're ready, roll it over onto your left side, curling it up a little bit. And then we're going to take all the time we need. Use your top hands to help press you up. No rush. All the time you need to come back into sitting. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And we're going to take just a moment to use whatever senses are available to us right now. So I'm going to notice to myself something that I see. It's a blue ball. There's a scent that I can smell. There's that. Sounds, sensation I can feel with my skin, taste in my mouth, whatever. Just take it in for a moment. Just being present in this room and noticing the things I didn't before. And then after you've had a moment to do that, we'll bring our awareness back to each other and return to finish out with our final cleansing breaths. Get yourself nice and comfortable and breathing in gratitude. And once again, it's celebration. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your hard work. I appreciate you. So I am not here next week, but I will be the next several weeks after that. So again, my name is Timmery, and I will be subbing for a few weeks in May and a few weeks in June. Thank you so much for your time and your hard work and energy. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your weekend.